Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel On the Road with Susan. I'm not on the road. I'm sitting here waiting, just like everybody else, for spring or summer to get here because it's pouring down the rain again. 3 solid days of pouring down the rain. So I decided I'm still trying to get ready to go. So I'm going to be doing some camping this year. Now, I grew up camping when I was a kid. My parents took me camping starting at 6 months. So, that was some 65 years ago. And I camped the whole time I was a teenager and on to that. And then when I became an adult, I didn't camp anymore. And then right before the COVID, I started camping again. I decided, I better figure out if I like this stuff. So I went back and I didn't have any gear. So I bought a bunch of gear. I borrowed a tent from my son. I picked up some things. Now, in your head, you're reminiscing or thinking about all those things that you had when you were a kid. So the first thing that came to my mind was that green Coleman stove. Thankfully, they are now not kerosene. The fuel isn't kerosene, they're propane, and they're a lot safer now. So I got one of those. But I wanted to show you, like I said, I haven't camped for a couple years, so I picked up some new stuff, and I want to show you what some of this stuff was. So first off, I got them from, and I'm the worst when it comes to pronouncing words, but I think this is called TEMU, TEMU. Okay, first off, these people that deliver this are ninjas. This sucker showed up at my door at 9:30 last night. Who delivers at 9:30? I don't know. But anyhow, they have some pretty good items. And let's face it, they come straight from China. We know that. And I want to show you a little trick, though, later on. But I want to show you a couple things that I got. So, first off, I got some new camping, some cooking supplies. And this one, I kind of like this. It's just myself. I don't have kids. When I camp, I'm going solo. So it's just me. So I don't need a lot of big stuff. I certainly don't need big pots or anything like that because I'm not cooking for an army. So I got this little mesh bag, which is great because once you wash them, you can put them in that bag, hang it up, and they can air dry. One of the reasons I got this was I wanted this little tiny itty bitty teapot. It's just myself. And this will fit, I think is a quart. And so it'll fit like 2 cups of water in here, which is great for me. And that's perfect. Then this is a nice size pot. It has these type of handles that you clamp on like that. Okay. And then you get another, this is a skillet, or you can use it as a plate to eat out of. You get a lid. And the other thing you get, which I don't know, this is a little wooden spoon thing. And then these little cups. I mean, I would use these as prep cups. I wouldn't use these as like eating cups. But anyhow, so that's that. So I kind of like that. Yep. The other thing I got is, this was a gripper. And what it is, this is a more traditional type of cookware. This is the more like an older version of cookware. This was actually quite honestly, this was more like a Boy Scout camp cooking kit. But anyhow, this came in with it. And so this is metal. So you could put this right over top of the stove or the fire, but you don't want to pick this up. So then you get this gripper, and now that gripper, now it works on that plate. That's pretty cool. So I've got that. Okay, so in the line of the cooking stove, so like I said, I got the green Coleman. It's a 2-burner. Probably didn't need a 2-burner. They now have like that 1-burner stove, which is pretty cool. I like that. But this is This would work great on that one burner. I like this so well, I just purchased another one. This goes in here. This goes in here somehow. I can't see too well, so I don't, okay. Anyhow, this wraps around your stove. It will fit nicely right around a one burner. The two burner, it's not going to work as well, but I can also put this on the side. Even though the green cooking stove comes with a back and it comes with the wings on the side, you could always use more because I'm always fighting with the wind to not blow out my flame. So this will be great. Like I said, I ordered another one. I liked it so well. Yeah, okay, so that's it. One of the other things I got is you can never have too much light. And I just love the fact that the lighting situation has really improved. When I was a kid, we used to have the kerosene lanterns. So then you had to carry, you know, a container of kerosene with you. You had those really fragile wicks that like look like socks, and you put it on there and you had to deal with all that stuff. What a pain in the ass they were, quite honestly. So I'm loving all the USB charged items that we're getting now. And this is one of them. This one, I don't know, this was only a couple bucks. But look at this cute little thing. Sorry. You get a USB charger. And let me just show you. How bright is that? That will work perfect. It also goes down a notch, and then when the lights go down and we're going to have a party, we got our strobe lights. So, hey, you never know what old ladies are going to do when they go camping. You know, you just never know what's going to happen there. So, now I want to show you one other thing I got. I saw this on some videos of women, van life women, and they have a sink in their van. And I just thought this thing was too cool. I don't have a van, not yet, but I'm going to figure out how to rig this up to work for me. So, now, one of the things I want to tell you is, I got this thing for like $5 or $6 from this company, coming straight from China. But if you look on Amazon, you'll see the exact same thing for $15, $17. Now, it didn't come the next day, but hey, I got plenty of time. It's still pouring down the rain. I'm not going anywhere. So it works great. All right, so let's just pretend you have a jug of water. Now, it has a short hose on it. So if I had my 5-gallon jug of water and I had it on the ground, I'm going to buy some longer hose of this. All right, so it doesn't work when the hose is all crunched up in here. But it does work when the hose is all nice and straight. So I'm going to put this down here. So then just think, now imagine this. I'm going to take a piece of PVC and have it stand up. I haven't quite figured all of that out yet. I got an idea, but I'm not quite sure. So anyhow, check this out. How cool is that? Okay? How cool is that? So now if you have a hand washing station or you have a sink, you have a spigot. I will say this thing here isn't you have to make sure it's in there really tight. But how cool is that? And I'm not sure. Hold on. Oh, how cool is that? I just think this is the coolest thing. So this makes a great idea. I will show you how I've got this all figured out once I get to a campsite and kind of figure it out. I'm headed out today. I'm going to get some supplies. Okay, so these couple other items I got. We were talking about the lighting. I've got one more thing, just a couple more things to show you as far as the lighting. This is the greatest little thing. It's USB charged, and it's bright. Okay, so this is great because it illuminates. And so you put this on your picnic table. the big thing is I use this at home. And I always make sure I have this charged and ready to go at home, because if my electric goes out at home, what are you going to do? Use candles? No, man, you're going to dig out your camping stuff. Right there. One more thing I've got. Now, I don't know how I survived without this. This is a USB charged fan. Now, I got these two things on Amazon, I'll admit. This is a USB charged fan. But here's the cool thing about this. Sorry. You have a hook. This tilts. Okay? When you tilt it this way, check this out. Okay, you got fan. Whoop. You got light. So now you can hang this up in your tent, circulate the air, still have light, but not like this beaming light. Still be able to go, and I think it might even go, yep, it changes size. So then, and then also it has, I don't know if you could see that or not. Can you see that? It's lit up so you can see those I'm trying to turn it off. Wait. And the fan has speeds too. But this is the greatest thing. Like, I always want a fan in my tent just to circulate that air. And this will hang from the ceiling. So, that's all I have for you right now. I'm hoping I can get on the trail pretty soon, but if not, happy trails to you. Come back real soon.